It's going to be almost impossible for you to lose back fat if you keep making any of the 5 mistakes that I'm about to reveal to you. And you don't want that, right? You want to be able to wear your clothes comfortably and confidently without worrying that your back rolls are showing. And in this video, I'm going to show you the 5 common mistakes that most people make and then show you how you can lose back fat fast. Let's dive right in. The first and most common mistake, even for people who don't have a back fat, is this: not targeting back muscles. Now, research says that spot reduction is not possible. You can't target a specific muscle and then lose fat in that muscle. For instance, you can't just say, I'm going to do exercise for triceps and that is going to help me lose the flabby arms. This advice mostly applies on belly fat. When it comes to back fat, it is a totally different story, and training your back muscles is going to make a huge difference in your appearance. And I'll tell you why. The back muscles are the biggest upper body muscle. In fact, they are the second biggest muscle in the body after the glutes. And when you train the big muscles, what happens is that there is an appearance of being lean. So when you do back exercises like deadlifts, bend over rows, or even doing exercise on the machine or pull-ups, it is going to increase muscle mass. It is going to have a big impact on your appearance, and this will reduce your back rolls. Not only that, strengthening your back muscles is good for posture, which we are going to talk about later on, and it is also good for preventing pain. If you have a back pain, when you strengthen your back muscles, this is going to help stabilize your spine and reduce the pressure on your spine, which will lead to less pain and allow you to do more activity, which is going to allow you to lose fat. So training your back muscles, if you have back fat, is a must. It is definitely going to make a difference in a very short period of time. So what you need to do is do back workouts 2 to 3 times a week. Here are a few exercises that you can be doing. This is the first exercise, more of a warm-up exercise. What you want to do here is stick your chest out and squeeze those back muscles as you pull the arms down. The next one is bent over rows. Keep your back straight, pull the dumbbells, bring them down slowly. Now with this exercise, what you want to do is make sure you use heavy weights so that you're challenging your back muscles. The last exercise is the reverse flies. Keep your elbows slightly bent, raise the dumbbells sideways, lower them. Keep the back straight as usual. Do this exercise and they'll definitely make your back leaner. The second mistake that may be keeping you from losing back fat is, number 2, poor posture. Now, poor posture on the surface may not seem like a big deal, but it makes a big difference, because when you have a poor posture, when your back is rounded and your hands forward like this, your back will appear fatter than it is. But the biggest problem with a poor posture is that it leads to weak back muscles and also muscle loss, because you're not engaging your back muscles when you're like this. The muscles become weak, you lose muscle mass, and this slows down your metabolism. Remember that if you don't use muscles, you lose them. So it is very important for you to maintain an upright posture. And you do this by pulling your shoulders back, sticking your chest out, and trying to maintain this posture as much as possible while staying upright. It doesn't matter whether you're sitting down or standing up. Try to stay upright, and this is going to engage your back muscles and also make your back appear leaner than it is. The third mistake has to do with diet. And this is number 3, underestimating calories. I can't tell you the number of people who have come to me thinking that they are on a calorie deficit, and they realize that the reason they were not losing fat is because they were overeating. Now, when it comes to diet, you can't target where to lose fat. So the goal should be to maintain a calorie deficit so that you lose fat overall, your back, your belly, your thighs, everywhere. So a calorie deficit is a must. Now, the most common solution for estimating your calories is counting calories. And I hate it. I think it is a terrible idea, an idea that you can't maintain long term. It is very tiring and unnecessary. So I would advise you take a different approach, an approach that I've been teaching for the last 5 years to my clients and has worked very, very well. The approach is very simple. So here's the thing. What you need to do here is, one is focus on low calorie foods. That is the first thing you want to do, low calorie foods. Try to figure out, these are foods like vegetables. Think of any legume will do. Beans, lentils, peas, any will do. Complex carbohydrates. And then limit foods that are high in calories. Some are fruits like dates. Others are carbohydrates like rice, pasta, and such foods. So go for low calorie foods. When it comes to meat, avoid fatty meat. Now, that is the first rule. The second rule you want to observe here to maintain a calorie deficit without counting calories is reduce meal frequency. How often do you eat? Do you eat 4 times in a day? If you can bring it down to 2 meals a day, that is going to make a big difference because you can't overeat with 2 meals a day. But if it's 4 meals a day, the chances of high calories is going to be very high. Then number 3 is to avoid snacking. Snacking is the biggest issue because the calories quickly add up without you realizing. Then finally is the hidden calories. Hidden calories, you can find them, let's say, in cooking oil or in salads sometimes, or even smoothies, where a smoothie has a lot of calories, or in sugar. If it's a beverage, maybe you add too much sweetener, be it sugar, be it stevia, be it honey. You add too much of that. Or salad dressing. You need to be aware of these hidden calories in addition to these other points I've mentioned here, and you'll be able to maintain a calorie deficit without counting calories. Now, if you need a diet plan that is going to give you a picture of what you need to be eating, just click the link below or the link pinned in the comment section and you'll get my free 7-day meal plan. This meal plan will guide you on what you need to be eating. And if you follow this meal plan for the next 7 days, I guarantee you that you're going to see a difference on the scale and on your back. The next point is not really a mistake, but something you need to work on. And this is number 4, high stress levels. Most people don't realize that stress has a very big impact on weight loss. You can eat healthy and exercise regularly, but if you don't manage your stress, if you have a chronic stress, it is going to hinder you from losing fat. So you have to take care of stress, because research shows that when you have a chronic stress, that is stress that you've had for a long duration. It is okay to have stress once a week or twice a week. That is normal and part of your life and actually healthy. But if you're stressed all the time, it increases your cortisol levels. And when your cortisol levels are elevated for a long period of time, that leads to accumulation of fat around your midsection. So work on managing your stress levels. How can you do this? First thing, very simple, is walking. So by simply walking, you can manage your stress levels. You can try meditation. Believe it or not, cleaning. If you can just clean your room, arrange your desk, arrange your bedroom, that is going to help. Also something like stretching and also talking to friends. All these can help manage your stress levels. Here it is all about finding something that works for you and then sticking to that. The last mistake affects almost everyone nowadays, and this is number 5, sitting for too long. Many of us sit for long hours because we have desk jobs, and this gets in the way of being healthy and losing fat. When it comes to back fat, it can lead to muscle imbalances, which will lead to poor posture. It can lead to muscle loss and a slow metabolism. When you have a slow metabolism, it's harder to lose fat. So to combat this problem, first make sure that you maintain a proper posture when you're sitting. If you're sitting for long hours, don't be hunched over like this. Always maintain an upright posture. And then, most importantly, get up every hour. So every hour, stand up and move around, or simply stand up and sit for like 20 reps and then keep doing this throughout the day. Find something that you're going to do that is going to help you burn calories and boost your metabolism. When it comes to weight loss, it is not about the weight loss or fat loss. It's not about the 20 or 30 minutes that you spend working out at home or at the gym. It is about how active you are. I'll tell you this. You can be the most consistent person in the gym, but you're not going to lose back fat if the rest of the day you're just sitting down doing nothing. You have to combine the exercise that I shared here with this. You have to get up and move around every hour. Take the stairs, simply do a few stretches, or simply sit and stand. That is going to make a world of difference. That is it. Avoid these 5 mistakes. Follow what I just shared with you, and you'll be on your way to losing back fat and wearing whichever outfit you want comfortably and confidently. That is it. Now, if you need guidance on what to eat and the exercise to do, check out my free 7-day guide. I'm going to show you the best foods to eat, and I'll also share with you a walking guide that has helped many of my clients lose as many as 25 kilograms. That's more than 50 pounds. It's in the link in the description below. See you in the next video.